Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Otterman Empire. Oh my god, I've been away for too long. I hope all of you are doing well. It's a lovely, cool evening tonight, here in the kingdom, in the castle. So I've got something a little special planned today. I'm not actually doing really much gaming tonight. I've actually been working on this educational stuff for cybersecurity and for hacking and pen testing and stuff like that. And excuse me. Ever since I started my new job, by the way, I apologize if I cough in y'all's ear. I've been sick for the last 2 days. I got a really bad sinus infection, so it's kind of kicking my butt here. But ever since I started my new job, I've been trying to complete these hacking goals, which is it's past due on them. Essentially, every single challenge you get done gets you another raffle ticket to win prizes and stuff from the Try Hack Me website. But I could never finish them because I didn't have the time to do the daily tasks or the daily challenges. So here I am now, going in and trying to see how many I can do tonight before I say, okay, I'm tired, time to go get ready for tomorrow, which I think tomorrow I got a new metal. Well, it's not a new metal detector, it's an old metal detector. But guy at work gave it to me. He's like, yeah, I picked it up from a job a while back and just never been able to do anything with it. So I'm like, okay, well, I have electronic skills, and it's an analog. That's how old it is. It's an old analog. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can fix it. I'll let y'all know if I can get it to work and see what I can find under the earth, deep beneath the crust of the pizza. Okay, so hello, my lovely face is back. Hi, I know it's not blue anymore. I'm sorry. It's terrible, I know. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. I'm gonna leave the music on, but yeah, I'm gonna turn it down a bit. How is the music? my friend, you, my friend, are getting the Hammer of Ban. No. Bad. Bad. You should be ashamed of yourself. Bad. I'm gonna come through this screen. I'm gonna spank you for being so bad. Yeah, let's get this dirtbag out of here. And it's gone. And it's gone. Let's go ahead and report him. Spam and bot. We'll say scam. And we're gonna block them. Hooray, we've done our cybersecurity for the day. Okay, good night. Oh, jeez. I can't stand it when I get those like that. It's like, hey, great, thanks for stopping by. Go fuck yourself. Also, I am going to be munching on some Mott Sticks because they just make me feel better. They're nice comfort food, so... Okay. Now let's go on to the hacking. I'm on day 10. Yo, dude, you weren't fucking there to begin with, so shut your fucking face hole. Okay. Hack a game. We're not gonna look at the video. We're gonna try to do this without the video walkthrough. I have been watching some of the walkthroughs, especially day 9, where we had to use like Metasploit and Metapredator. That one's a tough one. That one you have to know specifically how to do that stuff, but this one I don't think will be that bad. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, let's see. Okay, Santa's team have done well so far. The L's, blue and red combined, have been securing everything technological all around. The Bandit Yeti, unable to hack a thing, decided to go for an Eldritch Magic as a last resort and trapped Elf McSkitty in a video game during her sleep. When the rest of the elves woke up, their leader was nowhere to be found until Elf Recon McRed. I love the names that come up for this. This is amazing. Notice one of their screens where Elf McSkitty's pixelated figure could be seen. By the screen, an icy note read, "Only by winning the unwinnable game shall your dear Elf McSkitty be reclaimed." Without their chief... oh, goodness. Oh, that soda's a bit strong. It's not fizzy anymore. Ooh. Okay. Without their chief, the elves start...
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Venjo!
It's Tyberius!
Fuck! King illegal forest, two pig wild, kill in it is.
What?
That was a little quiet. I wonder why that was so quiet this time. Okay. Without their chief, the elves started running in despair. How could they run a sock without its head? The game was rigged, and try after try, the elves would lose, no matter what. As struck by lightning... I think it's supposed to say, as if struck by lightning. Elf Exploit McRed stood up from his chair and said to the others, "If we can't win it, we'll hack it." So what am I learning today? Learn how data is stored in memory in games or other applications. Use simple tools to find and alter data in memory. Explore the effects of changing data in memory on running games. Okay, so I've actually done this before. Hi, Steve-O. Well, I was waiting for you to say hi first, but you started out with doing sound bites. So, hi. I miss you. I want hugs. Give me hugs. God dang it, give me hugs. But no, anyways, I have actually done this before. I used to use a program called Cheat Engine, which Windows nowadays does not like Cheat Engine. Okay, that just became loud. Okay. God, Spotify, regulate your volume here. But yeah, I've used Cheat Engine to do stuff like this. Let's see. Whenever we execute a program, all data will be processed somehow through the computer's random access memory, RAM. If you think of a video game, your HP, position, movement, speed, and direction are all stored somewhere in memory and updated as needed as the game goes. If you can modify the relevant memory positions, you can trick the game into thinking you have more HP than you should, or even a higher score. This sounds relatively easy, but a program's memory space is vast and sparse, and finding the location where these variables are stored is nothing you'd want to do by hand. Hopefully some tools will help us navigate memory and find where all the juicy information is at. Oh, you're sending me pictures. Okay. Oh, please, you haven't even been on Telegram yet. You haven't even looked at my message. Let's see. Oh, right, we have to, Why should I send you pictures? Pictures of what? Oh, you know what? I'll send you gifts. I'm going to send you gifts. There we go. I sent you moving pictures. Yay, I get hugs. Start machine. All right, we got a start machine. This is where the fun begins. I love doing I love this website specifically for this. And I got a deal on membership for a year, so I took the deal. In case it's not visible, I already know about this stuff. Mighty Cetus. Cetus is a simple browser plugin that works for Firefox and Chrome, allowing you to explore the memory space of WebAssembly games that run in your browser. Oh, that's cool. I should get this. The main idea behind it is to provide you with the tools to easily find any piece of data stored in memory and modify it if needed. On top of that, it will let you modify a game's compiled code and alter its behaviors if you want. Although we won't need to go that deep for this task. Okay. Yeah, they're really straightforward with this. I really like how straightforward they are. You know, if you send me a bunch of stickers, I can't go back and look at what you sent me. So you're going to have to resend it. Oh, dear God, it's Homer and Peter washing cars together. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but it is fucking hilarious. Steve-O, stop sending me shit. You keep sending me back to the bottom of the thing, and I can't see what you sent me. Oh, that's cute. Stop sending me Homer! I don't want to see Homer's fat ass in skinny shorts. That's not hugs. That's false advertising at best. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we're gonna already have Cetus installed on the machine in here. Cool. Hey, there we go. Save Elf McSkitty. Yeah, let's do it. Let's save Elf McSkitty. What? Show the stream? Sure, I'll show the stream. Dear God, what did you send me? Oh, just George Takei. Okay. It's just George Takei doing his famous, oh my. Oh my. It's the only time I can do his voice even close is when I'm sick, I guess. Yeah, I'd like you to open, please. Oh God, it's not happy with me. Okay, so we can see here it's not going to be secured. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I like this. Oh, I really like this. This is my first time seeing this. This is actually pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, so it wants us to capture by refreshing a few times. Okay. So we're gonna walk around. Yeah, we're gonna dock this to bottom here. Where am I? Am I trapped? And why is my name changed to Elf McElf? Who did this to me? Hey there, welcome to my 5-star prison. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hey guard, I'm actually trying to escape. Any useful suggestions? Escape, you say? But I've worked very hard to make your cell comfy enough. You even have room service. Besides, the jail is as secure as it gets. Let me tell you, you wouldn't be able to get out even if you were one of Santa's flying reindeer. The only way out is through the door behind me, and I'm not opening it for you. Pretty please? No. Pretty please? Still no. Pretty please? You are one annoying elf. Let's make a deal. I'll think of a number between 1 and 999,999,99. If you can guess it, you are out. Good luck with that one. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, let's go for that. What? $600? That should only be like $200. Oh, I love Togepi. Oh, excuse me. I love Togepi. I really hope I catch Togepi. Togepi is super adorable. Okay. Try to guess number randomly. You probably won't guess it first try, but take note of the guard's number. Okay, so we need to take note of this. So I'm gonna open Notepad, and if y'all, I don't know if y'all want to like follow along or not. No, Notepad++. Okay, so bring this down here so I can see better. Oh no! Okay. Oh, I got Togepi! Yay! Also, okay. Well, thank you for stopping by, Steve-O. I really appreciate it. I miss you a lot. I'm still very sorry I'm not going to be able to see you in 2 months, but we'll figure something out, and I'll find some way to get over there and say hi to you and Giz and everyone. You have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Okay. Hey, Steve-O, have you ever heard of Clockwork Orange? Or do you know the TV trope where they put the guy in the straitjacket in the movie theater and clamp his eyes open and make him watch that video? Sending those mixture of gifts like that is what that feels like. I feel like you're trying to pull a Clockwork Orange. That's that stupid trope. It's funny. I think it's hilarious. We'll have to watch it sometime. It's a heck of a movie. Kind of crazy, honestly. Anyways, 399199165. Okay, so we're taking note of the number. Okay. So I already know what this is going. Yeah, good night. Sleep well. Thank you again. Hugs. Hopefully we'll talk this weekend. Okay, so I know what this is doing. So what this is, because again, I've used Cheat Engine before, and this is the same, this is essentially the same thing. So we have a value of 399191165. In memory, there is a parse space that specifically has that long string of numbers. So what this is going to have us do is we're going to search for this number, and then it's going to look for this number. It's going to find it several times. And then what's going to happen is that we're going to guess a number again, and then we're going to type that in and search, and what it's going to do is it's going to take the memory blocks it's already searched, and then it's going to search only those memory blocks again. They won't be the same, so that list is going to get smaller and smaller, and usually about 3, maybe 4, it'll drop us down to 1 block, and that is the block we want to know what the number is going to be, which changes every time you talk to the guard. I know how this works. Again, I used Cheat Engine for this before, so... Okay, so we're already on 32-bit integer. We're already doing the equal to input. That's fine. So we're going to search 399191165. And it already came back with only 1 result. That's good. That's great. That tells me that we already know where it is. Great. Okay, it's in this format though, and I can't read that. So oh, and that's not fucking helpful. Freaking chat bubbles in the way. I can't move it. Hang on. Maybe there's a way for me to oh my god, that's freaking frustrating right there. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, that's not working either. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap the view on this. I'm gonna dock it to. Oh, I can just undock it completely. Okay, cool. So let's bookmark that. I feel like that's a you will likely find the memory address on the first try. Once you do, click on the bookmark button at the bottom of the memory address. Okay, I think this is hexadecimal. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna save that. Let's see. So if I put 0x02611E3D in the hex converter, I get 399,19165. Okay, so yeah, it is hexadecimal. Cool. Okay, so easy peasy. You really could guess it? It's not like you can read minds, dude. Now go back to your jail and enjoy the view out of the 5-star windows. Okay, I guess I'll do that. Oh, I can't even go in there. That's funny. A jail cell I can't even access. Okay, so now we know our number because we can now go into here. Okay. Where's my pop out? Where's my pop out? You stupid piece of shit. Ah. I need to move it like over here. Okay. Okay, there's my inspection. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's gonna make me redo it? Dude, that's not fair. That's not freaking fair. No, give me... Oh my god, it keeps kicking me back. Okay, refresh. We're gonna start over. Oh, oh, good. It's bookmarked. Okay, cool. I don't think it's the right one though. Is it? Let's see. So it says here that is 37733 110. You got it. But how? What kind of dark magic is this? Are you an elf or a witch? Stop reading my mind. I'm opening the door. Just stop messing with my head. Bendy, why are you out of prison? Did the guard fall asleep again? Huh? Who's talking? I am the fearful bandit Yeti. I'm at the end of the bridge, but the devs were too lazy to make a camera close up for me. Well, I'm not actually here. This is my avatar. Pretty nice, huh? In reality, I'm running free and infiltrating your networks. In any case, you'll never see the real me because you won't even make it through this bridge. All of Santa's servers will be mine. Christmas will be ruined. There was no punctuation at the end of that. Okay. We're gonna have to freeze values on these. Or we're going to have to move, we're gonna have to skip through. Alright. Okay, so this is kind of the thing I was talking about, differential search. While you were wondering what other data and memory might be that could be changed to survive the bridge, Elf Recon McRed tells you that he read about differential search. Differential search, he said, allows you to run successive searches in tandem, where each search will be scoped over the results of the last search only instead of the whole memory space. Elf Recon thinks this might be of help somehow. To help you better understand, he used the following example. Suppose you want to find an address in memory, but you are not sure of the exact value it contains. But you can, however, manipulate it to somehow by Okay, so I think this is going to have us do, either they're going to have us do infinity health, or they're going to have us, freeze the projectiles. I'm pretty sure they're just going to have us freeze the health bar. Use the following example. Suppose you want to find an address in memory, but you are not sure the exact value it contains. You can, however, manipulate it somehow by doing some actions in the game. You can manipulate the value of your position by moving, for example. Instead of doing a direct search by value as before, you can use differential search to look for memory positions based on specific variations in the value rather than the value itself. Yeah. So we're looking for changes. Yeah, I'll skip the well, yeah, I'll go for the quillfish. Okay, so this wants us to do it the old-fashioned way, which is, yeah, for the 458,753 results. Now we're down to 31 because something went down in value. You can of course continue to do successive searches. For example, if you want to know how which of the 44 resulting memory addresses from the first search have increased their value, you can simply do another search with the gain operator, so GT. And then went down to 21. Okay, we're gonna bookmark that. Okay, so what's the guard's flag and what's the Yeti's flag? Oh, okay. If you're searching for a particular value, you can continue to do more search until you find the memory address you're looking to get. How to cross the bridge? Yell surely. Hope you do, as getting XP out of the game now depends on you. Okay, so I'm going to restart the search. I'm going to do a EQ search. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get damage. Okay, my health bar went down, so I'm going to click on LT, and I'm going to say search. Right? Alright, took more damage. Right? Right. Okay, search again. 9 results. Okay. Health's getting pretty low. 6. Oh, Jesus. We're going to try this 25. We're going to try the top one. And we're going to say 100, and we're going to say enter, and we're going to see what that does. Nope, that didn't do it. So we're going to bring it back to 25. Excuse me just a moment, y'all. Give me just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. All right, so and honestly, I think the flags are going to stay constant. Okay, we'll do it this way. We're going to do equal, and we're going to do search. 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 Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Okay, so Another thing we can try is, because we stood still, what I could try is moving left and doing a lower search. Because usually games are left to right for grids. Okay, so... Is there no way to get rid of this stupid thing? That won't do me any good. Okay, we're gonna full screen this. That's the only way. Okay, cool. Bookmark. Okay, we found our x-coordinate plane. Cool. Freeze it. Okay, so it moves the camera, not necessarily the character. I see, now it's stuck. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're gonna refresh. Oh, I didn't mean to refresh here. I meant to refresh here. Okay, so I may just go through this again. That's fine. My HP ran out so quickly, if only I had more. What? Die? What the hell are you talking about? I need to add a name to this. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna do another search. We're gonna say search. Bunch of results. Then we're gonna go lower. And again, we're gonna do our y-axis. Down a little. We're gonna say search. We're gonna go down a little. We're gonna say search. We're gonna go down a little. We're gonna say search. We're gonna go down a little. We're gonna say search. And hopefully that's our y-axis. Okay, we know what the code is, so we're gonna pull that real quick. Oh, 7421017. What? You got it? Oh, your witchcraft. Oh no. Oh, how terrible. Screw you, Bandit Yeti. Oh crap! I didn't do an initial search. Oh no! Wait. Oh, I think it did take actually. Yeah, 55. That sounds about right. Okay, so 999999999. Yeah. I take no damage because I freeze it. Haha. I didn't expect you to get this far. Prepare to face my ultimate spell, the Bandit Yeti Cloud that shoots snowballs from a cloud? Okay. You survived. That's impossible. This game was designed to be unwinnable. Yeah, because I packed the game. Please don't harm my beautiful avatar. Here, I'll restore your name. Okay. Oh, thanks. That's so nice of you. Oh, wait. It's Elf McSkitty with a single D. Give me back my name and get me out of this game now. Alright. No need to be rude. I'll just tweak your name a second time. Yes! There's the flag. There be the flag. Reload the split screen? THM... Yeti, flag. Hey! There we go. And you are free to go. At last. Huzzah. Dink. I just froze the hell. They ain't gonna do anything. Oh, there's his flag. Okay. THM. 5-star. Forgive the... Yeah! Then we're gonna save that. And then we're gonna move on to the next one. That was fun. I haven't done stuff like that in a long time. That was great actually. Okay, next one. Let's see. I might have to refresh here. Yeah, completed. Okay. Whoop woo! Hooray! Okay, what's next? Memory forensics. Ooh, fun. The Elves and Santa Security Operations Center are hard at work checking their monitoring dashboards when Elf McDave, who the fuck came up with these names? One of the workshop employees knocks on the door. The elf says, I just clicked on something and now my workstation is behaving in all kinds of weird ways. Can you take a look? Elf McSkitty tasks you, Elf McBlue, to investigate the workstation. Running down to the workshop floor, you see a command prompt running some code. Uh-oh, this is not good. You immediately create a memory dump of the workstation and place this dump into your employee-issued USB stick, returning to the yes sock for further analysis. You plug your USB into your workstation and begin your investigation. What is memory forensics? The analysis of volatile memory that is in use when a computer is powered on. Computers use dedicated storage devices called random access memory, or RAM, to remember what's being performed on the computer at the time. And sometimes what's not. RAM is extremely quick and is... oh, hi! Oh, Cedra. Ooh. Yeah, let's go for that. Pokeball costs $300? Dude, that's expensive! Do I even have any? I guess I do. I hope. Damn. I thought they were like 100 or 200, not freaking 300. Jeez. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe they were that expensive the whole time. I don't remember, but holy crap. Memory forensics, the analysis of alternatives. Okay. You can analyze a computer's memory to see what applications, what network connections are being made, and make more useful pieces of information. For example, one sec. Just getting all sorts of stuffy. Always saw your food in the fridge. Hard drive. Okay, so if you're cooking, you store ingredients in the kitchen counter so you can quickly access them, but the kitchen counter RAM is much smaller than the fridge, the hard drive. Why is memory forensics useful? Memory forensics is extremely important. Investigate a computer. A memory dump is a full capture of what was happening on the computer at the time. Hey, I got Cedra. Yay! We can use this to capture the memory for analysis at a later date, especially if the memory of the computer will eventually be lost. For example, we power off the computer to prevent malware from spreading. By analyzing the memory, we can discover exactly what the malware was doing, who it was contacting, and such forth. Then we look at processes, and the simplest process is a running program, which, I mean, it's easy stuff, yeah. For example, process create when running an instance in Notepad. You can have multiple processes for an application. For example, running the 3 instances in Notepad will create 3 processes. Just like when I'm streaming right now, I use OBS. That's a process. That's actually probably a few processes, because I think there's a few things I have to run for that. This is important to know because being able to determine what processes are running on the computer will tell us what applications are running at the time of capture. On Windows, we use Task Manager. Yep. However, with the Linux environment that I believe we're using for these things, it's I can't think of it now. I've used it before. It's like that moment where you think of a name, like someone asks, "Hey, what's that person's name who did this?" And then you're just like, it just escaped my brain. On a computer, processes are usually categorized in 2 groups: user process and background process. So essentially, user process is you launched it, you're using it. Background process is whatever the computer needs to run. It can also be malware and other stuff, technically speaking, because it's a background process. Let's see. Volatility is an open source memory forensics toolkit written in Python. Oh, it's oh goody. Oh, we're doing some we're doing some terminal commands. Great. It's not bad. Volatility 3, which initially released in 2020 to replace the deprecated Volatility 2 framework. Volatility requires a few arguments to run. Yeah, let's go ahead and start the machine while we continue reading through this. Thank you. You can stop being a pain in my ass. You pain in my ass. Calling the volatility tool via Python 3 volpy. Let's see. Any options such as the name of the location of the memory dump, the action you want to perform. And we use plugins to perform different analyses. Listing processes, listing network connections, listing constants in the clipboard, notepad, or command prompt, much more. Yay for documentation. So what they want us to do is they want us to see what the operating system, or see what operating system the memory dump is from. Okay, so it's either going to be Windows or Linux, any flavor of what processes were running at the time of the capture, and see what connections were being made at the time. So we need to see what programs were running, background and user, and then we need to see network connections. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so let's see. So we'll use the image info argument. Let me see. To analyze our memory dump file to determine the operating system. Okay, so we're determining that it is Windows. They just want us to narrow it down to what specifically it is. I think I've made this joke before too. You know, like when you're watching like GDQ or whatever, and they're in like this long pause, or like you're super focused, or they're waiting for something to happen, and they're like, "Yeah, go and read the donations." Okay. Skinny Dip 424 says you donated $25. Says fuck yourself or some shit like that. In all honesty, I love GDQ. I haven't watched it much lately, but heck, busy as I've been, I don't even know if one's going on right now. I should look at some point. Okay. Elf McBlue. Okay. So we know it's in Python 3. Using F. F is... Okay, so that's where the memory dump is. Workstation dot virtual memory, and then we're gonna pull the info for that. Okay, so where's the heckin' document? Ball.py. Okay, running Python 3 does register with something. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's look at our command itself. Python 3 vol.py for volatility. We use the f argument for the workstation virtual memory, vmem, and then we want to look at the info of the machine, so windows.info. No such file or directory. Okay, wait, hang on. ls. Oh. Right, this is Ubuntu. This isn't Debian. I'm used to Debian, so bear with me. Let me see. Okay, so I need to do ls -a I'm aware I misspelled that. Okay. Volatility 3. No, volatility. I just had a thought. Sudo. I don't know the password. Oh dear. Enter. Your find plugin architecture is the name space from volatility plugins. Returns the path of living plugins. 4 plugins to run. Color down all under directory volatility 376. Okay, let's Google it. To your program, not the ID. You're supposed to file, otherwise directory. Oh, you know what? CD volatility 3 list. There it is. That's why I couldn't find it, because I had to go into volatility 3. It couldn't. It's input stupid. This is the thing I love about computers. Sometimes they are input stupid. Okay. Let's get our... God, that was... did it. I was like, wait a minute. I need to go into this. It doesn't... I don't think it said to go into it, though, did it? Okay, yeah, technically it did, because right here it's showing that we had to go into it. Oh, man. Oh, look at all that wonderful info. That's cool. What is the Windows version number that the memory image capture? Well, let's take a look here. NT major version is 10. Okay. So now, all right, we have that. We have the first one down. Cool. So now we're still in volatility 3. Thank God I figured that out. That's a rookie mistake, but again, it's one of those things where I'm so used to like Debian, but I wasn't recognizing that volatility 3 was its own folder. Because I'm not used to Ubuntu, I'm used to Debian, so I think I usually the colors are a bit different. But I got it. I figured it out. That's important. Yeah, so this is good. It's just a layout and stuff. So we've done this one. We've done the Windows info. We'll look at those later. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. see. PS list shows. Okay, PS list shows processes. Okay, so we do want to run those. This plugin lists all the processes that were running at the time of the capture, discover process were running on the system. Oh, it's even right here too. So. Versus no. A lot of SVC hosts, that's normal for Windows machine. VM3 service. It's workstation, so I might be working through a virtual machine. CTF-Mon. Capture the flag mod. I think that's capture the flag. Edge, VM full. One has Windows, so OneDrive, there's Skype. Broker. Smart screen. SVC host, MS. Recognize this one. I feel like it's gonna be really obvious though. Oh, here we go. Mystery gift. I told you it's gonna be obvious. And then where is that? Mystery gifts. PID is 2040. then I need to dump the files for that. So the ID 40. Let's see. And then it says dump the contents as binary. How many files are dumped? Give me a number. Do I have to count manually? I have to count manually. Like 16. And that's it. That's another one down. And then we're going to bookmark these because I'm going to go through them later. Figured out the whole Ubuntu issue. Thank goodness. And we're going to terminate that machine. That was awesome. Okay, next one. Start the machine up. Let's see. Looks like Husky Hack was helping with this one. The malicious document attached to the phishing email was confirmed to have been executed. Aside from the fact that rogue connections were observed, we know little about what it does. Our in-house expert, Forensic McBlue. Oh, these just I love them. They're adorable. Confirmed that the malicious document spawned another suspicious binary. Pivoting from that, he dumped it from memory for this task to be further analyzed via malware analysis. Oh, I haven't done malware analysis in years. I'm excited. I bet y'all haven't seen me this giddy about something in a while. Oh. God, being sick sucks. It really does. Don't get sick. Y'all, just don't get sick. Okay, let's see how many more I can get through. Learning objectives. Learning the fundamentals of analyzing malware samples without relying on automated sandbox scanners. And then learn and understand typical malware behavior and its importance in the incident investigation pipeline. Ooh, I like this one. Oh, this is Windows. Okay. Alright, before touching the malware sample for this task, we need to briefly introduce common malware behaviors to have a good perspective on what to expect in handling malware samples. A prominent word in cybersecurity, malware is software created to harm a computer or an entire network. Threat actors develop malware to achieve specific goals, such as infiltrating networks, breaching sensitive data, or disrupting operational services. If you were to inspect several malware samples in the wild, a typical pattern arises, making analyzing other samples easier with experience. Knowing these common behaviors gives us an idea of what to look for on the defensive side, such as network connections, which in that is malware tends to establish either external network connections or internal connections. External connections allow remote access, and it's typically called backdooring, or for downloading staged payloads from a threat actor's infrastructure. So in other words, opening that backdoor, pretty much sticking a shoe in the door and saying, "All right, boys, come on in, bring the keg. We're gonna tear this place to freaking hell." Meanwhile, internal connections allow for lateral movement, a technique used to extend access to other host applications within the network. So essentially, you're saying, I'm outside the network, right? I want to get in the network. I'm a virus. I'm malware. Ooh, big scary. Okay, so malware goes onto one computer and it goes, nice and cozy. I wonder how many other computers are on this block. And so it starts going and going and going and spreading to the other computers internally. And that's what it means by lateral movement, is it's spreading itself among the computers inside that, like in a building. Registry key modifications. Malware typically uses registry keys to establish persistence. Persistence just means it retains that memory. It doesn't go away when you, say, shut down the computer. Like that. It stays there. A technique used by threat actors to discreetly maintain long-term access to a system despite disruptions. A good example is registry run keys, which allows binaries to be automatically executed when a user logs in or the machine boots up. Should be self-explanatory there, what that's saying. File manipulations. Malware also tends to download. One of the common reasons to establish network connections or create new files needed for a successful execution. Kind of goes back to the whole network connections thing. Given this knowledge, we can expect the possible behavior of malware during an investigation. And yes, there are dangers with analyzing malware samples, because we're essentially getting very close to opening and triggering that malware. And the key is to not do that while you try to pick it apart. Which is why you do it in a sandbox, which is like its own isolated environment, so it can't spread. It's usually like an off-network virtual machine. Sometimes on-network, but typically it's off-network. With this, here are some helpful tips when handling live malware. Always assume that malware samples will infect your device. Hence, executing it is not always the first and only step in analyzing it. It's pretty much the bomb technician going, "Hang on, I'm going to detonate and see what happens." He's going to blow up, of course. Only run the malware sample in a controlled environment that prevents potential compromise of unwanted assets, such as an isolated virtual machine. It is always recommended to have your sandbox, which allows you to have a worry-free execution of malware samples. A sandbox is, as I said, it's like an isolated virtual machine. It's a controlled test environment that mimics a legitimate end-user work environment. It gives analysts a safe environment to execute malware samples and learn the behavior. Lastly, having a ready sandbox prevents analysts from running malware samples in their workstations. You don't want it spreading. Which is highly dangerous and impractical for the possibility of unwanted impacts. In a typical setup, sandboxes also provide automated analysis at the disposal of security analysts to determine if a binary from a set of malware samples requires further manual investigation. So in other words, it's just as, we're determining, do we need to go into this further? Like, how do we pick it apart? Things like that. So for this, what they want us to do, you may start the attached Flare VM instance by clicking on Start Machine. We've already done that. We're in the Flare virtual machine. This is our sandbox. However, do not expect this machine to provide an automated analysis, since we will assist Forensic McBlue in conducting a manual analysis. We're going to be... Typically, there are automatic tools to help scan malware. We're doing this old school. If the VM is not visible, use the blue. Okay, that's bleh. That's also bleh. We may need user pass. But it's saying we can just RDP in if we want to. So like I can go, open up remote desktop and go in and do that. Don't need to though because I have the subscription. Yay! We have understood the prerequisites needed to handle the malware safely from the previous section. Now let's have a quick refresher on the 2 methods of malware analysis. This is the part that I haven't done in a while, so bear with me because I might have to take a bit to catch up here. Let's see. Static analysis is a way of analyzing a malware sample without executing the code. Static means no change whatsoever. It's static. This method mainly focuses on profiling the binary with its readable information, such as its properties, program flow, and strings. Given the limitation of not executing it, sometimes this method gives insufficient information, which is why we resort to dynamic, which means executing in a safe environment, such as this. By doing this, you'll see the malware live in action, its exact behavior, and how it infects the environment. I swear to God, if I see Bonzi Buddy, I will kill this thing real fast, because I still have nightmares about Bonzi Buddy. I'm just saying that now. I saw freaking... I can't remember whether it was Vinny from Vinesauce, or if it was... Oh God, I suck at names. There's Vinny, and then there's... I feel terrible now because I can't think of his name. Let's see. As discussed above, before popping the malware sample, a directory, let's conduct a static analysis. Okay, so we're going to open up our malware sample. And there it is. There's the file. There is... It's EOD time, buddies! We're gonna look at this bomb. I gotta be careful saying that on stream live. My FBI buddy is just gonna start getting red flags all over the place. So we're gonna use Detected Easy and Kappa. Single click, right click. And we're say Detected Easy. This will provide information about the file, such as architecture, significant headers, packer use, and strings. As task, we will only utilize the basic functionalities of Detected Easy to gain the basic information needed to analyze the binary. And I'll new page because I need to learn more about it later. Okay, so what do we see? Upon opening, we will immediately discover the binary's architecture and the executable packer used. Packer. Oh, need water. Packing malware is a common technique used by malware developers to compress, obfuscate, and or encrypt the binary. With this, content such as significant strings and headers will not be immediately visible to static analysis tools. You may test this information by doing the following. View the strings from Detected Easy, which shows an overwhelming number of strings that are not significant, for the investigation. Yeah. We can't read this. It's gobbledygook for us. Yeah, I can. One sec. Okay, sorry about that. Again. Ugh. Being sick sucks. Okay. Strings are pieces of text inside a binary, often containing information such as IP addresses, URLs, or file names used by malicious programming. Again, we had to skim through a bunch of stuff. Okay, so now we're going to run kappa, which shows that the binary most likely has a logical analysis. Hacker. Okay. Okay, it's doing something. Okay. Okay, so now it's giving us the arguments. It's saying, what are we trying to do? Okay, so we need to say directory, and then we need to say change to desktop. Where are we going to? We're going to malware sample. Kappa mystery gift. Now it's going to start scan. Now we're analyzing. And this may take a minute, so, or not. It may take a few seconds. This sample appears to be packed. We know because it's got a packer. Packed samples have often been obfuscated to hide their logic. Kappa cannot handle obfuscation well. This means the results may be misleading or incomplete. If possible, you should try to unpack this input file before analyzing it with Kappa. Okay, and you know what? We're gonna do verbose, and we're gonna see what it comes up with. It's gonna be probably a big mess of stuff, but I just want to see it just because. Oh, okay. So there are 3 files and 2 functions contained inside the packer. Supposedly. There may be other stuff in there that we can't see. I don't really want to go into too much of a verbose. I don't want to do the double V because I think that would give us a lot of information. It's more than what they're asking us to do. And yeah, we can see here we've gone beyond the scope of the assignment because they're like, yeah, you don't really have to do that. Just go back to the packer. Okay. Given the kappa output, we discovered that the malware sample is packed. There's a packer, so it's packed. You may have also seen previously from Detected Easy, the binary is packed by UPX, which is right here. UPX 3.95 NRV best. So now let's unpack the binary using UPX and reanalyze using kappa. So because it was packed using UPX, we're now going to use UPX to unpack it. Okay, so it's successfully unpacked, and then same as before, we're going to hit double up, and I should have cleared the verbose. I did not. That's my mistake. We're going to get a bit more information now. Format Win64p mystery gift. So yeah, we did get a bit more information. So now we're showing 5 files and 2 functions. Let's see. But you know, we've got MD5, SHA-1, SHA-256. We've got Vivisect feature extractor. We've got all sorts of lovely stuff. Okay. So now they're saying to delete the .viv. So we've done that, so now that's gone. And now they're wanting us to do a deep dive. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go into oh, I think this is the part where we're actually going to trigger it. We cannot execute the binary after double-clicking it, as the file extension is not exe. Before renaming and executing the binary, let's prepare the tool we need for analyzing its behavior, procmon, or process monitor. It's a Windows tool that shows real-time registry, file system, and processor activity. It's kind of like Task Manager, except more info. And you can customize it. And we're going to click that. That later. Okay, so we are prompted by a process monitor filter. We're going to say process name is mystery gift exe. And then we're going to add okay. Now we get to convert the file to an exe using the mv command. This stuff I'm used to doing, so let me make sure my spelling's good. Spelling looks good. Okay, cool. Now we're ready to, as they call it, pop the malware, the bubble. Let me see here. Now we see the malware sample forward, double click the binary and observe the results generated by procmon. There it goes. Malware has been triggered. And what are we doing? Okay, so it says we want to focus on the first 3. Let's see. First, we want to determine if any significant registry modifications were executed by the binary, which is one of the expected behaviors introduced in this task. To do this, unclick all filters and only show registry activity. Okay. This result gives several. We've got a shit ton in here that have, some of them have nothing to do with this at all, because it's also registering a bunch of other stuff that's going Let's see. The results still give. We still give several results. So let's add a filter by finding all register key creations and modifications, removing the following operations by right-clicking an entry from the operation column and choosing exclude operation. That's below. Okay, so we want to exclude reg open key, reg query value, reg close key, and reg query key. Okay, so now we have created keys. It's a bunch of TCP IPs, which means those are network connections that are being created, and it looks like those were done by Mystery Gift. Some were reparses, some were success. And we even see the process ID as well. You may observe that only one register key has both reg create key and reg set value. We only have one reg set value here. Security related persistence technique called registry run key modification is commonly used by malware developers to install a backdoor. This file modification. Now, it's also determined if the malware sample executes file creations. It may indicate that the malware drops prerequisite files for successful execution. Unclick all filters. Now we want to go to files. And we can see a lot of stuff happen with Mystery Gift. It's pretty much all Mystery Gift, which is what we want to see. Unclick all filters and what's the all filters button? I think it's just saying don't have all these highlighted. So they want us to exclude create file mapping, query security. Okay, so they want us to exclude this. Exclude this. Okay. They want us to exclude query security file. Name information file. Yep. Exclude that. Basic information. And close file. And read file. So now we have a few write files, query standard, query attribute, set disposition. Okay. Now it's saying we're going to go to, let's see, hang on. So you may observe two files are run under C user administrator directory. The first file is located in the user's temp directory. It's a bunch of images, which is commonly used by malware to drop another file for its disposal. The other file is written in the startup directory, also used for persistence via startup folders, meaning when it starts up, it automatically runs. It's persistent. It constantly is going. And sure enough, startup wishes. Okay. And we can probably go to these later too and actually look inside them and be like, okay, what's the actual code look like? Because we're not seeing that here. That's if they still exist. Let's see. Network connections. Lastly, let's confirm the malware sample attempts to make a network connection. It may indicate that the malware communicates with external resources to download or establish remote access. Unclick all filters, and then we go to the third filter, which is show network activity. Unlike the previous filters, the results are few and can be easily interpreted because we can see that it's sending and receiving. Login or virustotal.com. You know, we're sending, we're connecting, we're receiving, we're doing handshakes, we're exchanging information, we're exchanging mystery gifts. Virustotal.com though. I think VirusTotal is like a virus scanning tool, so that's constantly running, I think. Take note of these domains as we can use this information to investigate the rabbit hole further. Conclusion, we have covered several topics on this test about malware analysis. For a quick summary, we have learned the following. Key behaviors of malware aids in having an overview of what to expect in examining malware samples. The precautions needed to consider when handling malware samples and the importance of sandboxes. Conduct a stack analysis and profile the nature of the binary without executing it. Perform a manual dynamic analysis and observe the interactions of the malware sample in the registry file system network. Finally, complete the findings by answering our investigative questions below. Okay. So now they're asking about like architecture and stuff like that. Let's see. I mean, it's going to be 64-bit. Really, it's really rare to find a 32-bit operating system anymore these days. Even though, yes, certain programs only have 32-bit, because you can. The weird thing is that you can run 32 and 64 on a 64-bit operating system. You cannot, however, run 64-bit on a 32-bit architecture, if I recall correctly. But certain programs only come in 32-bit. And when I used to work in IT, one of the things we would see is certain softwares don't integrate well with other programs because the one program, say it's Office, right? Office 365. So like you have a plugin for like Excel or Outlook. That plugin only comes in a 32-bit flavor or 32-bit architecture. So you have to install 32-bit Office, otherwise that plugin is not going to work. It can still run on a 64-bit operating system, but some programs are still just written in 32-bit architecture. But again, in terms of like malware stuff, things like that, it's typically going to be 64-bit because that's what a lot of things are these days, is 64-bit. Which, now that I think about it, would this actually even work on a 32-bit OS? Good question to ask. I don't think it would. What is the packer used in the malware? And that is UPX. What is the compiler used to build the malware sample? Let me see here. Yeah, let's get the hint here. Check the output of Kappa. Yeah, I am checking the output of Kappa. Is it also UPX? I don't think it would be. No, it's not going to be UPX because that was the packer, not the compiler. let's see here. Oh, you know what? It's right here. That's what it was. It's compiled with Nim. I check out the CK text. You can take detail from the Kappa output. No, it's not 3. So it's not that. 6, 7? No, that's not. It's not counting these. Okay. Is it 2 for the number of functions? Okay, so it is the functions, I believe. Okay. So I think it's counting the functions themselves as the individual meter. Okay. What is the register key abused by the malware? So we go over here. TCP/IP parameters. Let's check the hint on this. Check the path column. Okay. Oh, right. HKLM is registry. Right. Duh. I should know that. I should have known that. But that is the registry key. That's what are you doing to me? That is it. No. Or was it the set value that was... It wasn't our local machine, it was under... I think it's something user. I can't think of it right now. Okay, that's what it was. That's the initial... Okay. So yeah, that was it. That was the one that was talking about, not up here. Okay. What is the value written in the registry key based on the previous question? It's a long ass string. Yeah, check the details. And then type, and then it's put in this long string of information. I guess that wasn't it. Oh, it's asking about the value itself, which is the value is titled data. That's what it is. Okay. Okay, so now it's wanting us to look at this. All right, so it was test.jpg and wishes.batch file, which we're gonna go look at too, so we can see, like, because I can go and inspect those files and say, okay, what is inside like the batch file? What's the JPEG look like? And it shouldn't really cause too much of an issue because we're still in the sandbox. Okay. Where malware is initiated a network connection, format domain 1, domain 2 in alphabetical order. So we're going to say best festival company. THM. And then virus total. Okay, going back to strings inside the malware sample, what is the complete URL used to download the file hosted in the first domain accessed? Wait, what? Going back to the strings inside the malware... Oh, going back to the strings. Not gonna let me open the strings? I don't think it's gonna let me open the strings. Yeah. This program cannot be run in DOS mode. Okay, cool. String. No, I said copy string. Thank you. HTTP :// best best festival company / fave icon I can. Okay, and that's it for that. Cool. So one thing we're gonna do now is we're gonna look at those files. So we're gonna go back up. We're gonna go to this PC, local DC, say users. Oh, administrator. That's why we're not seeing app data. App data, put in local temp. Two. Okay, so the image is gone. Okay. So we can't view that. But we might be able to see the wishes.batch file. So we're gonna stay in app data. We're gonna go to roaming Microsoft. Windows, start menu, programs, startup. Hey! I don't think they expected us to. I think they. I'm sorry, they did expect us to go here. Oh, that's so cool. Easter egg on Christmas. Thanks for saving Santa's sock. Host name apt@a dump. Who am I? All apt@a dump. ipconfig apt@a dump. natstat ANO. User profile documents dump. So it's dumping everything. Cert util URL cache split as bandit yeti thm phone home. Oh, that's so cool. I'm taking a snip of that. I like that. That's cool. That's cool to find little Easter eggs like that. Okay, I've gone through 3 of these so far. It's just hit 9 o'clock. I'm really feeling out of it right now. The ick is kicking the butt. I still like it though. Okay, so terminate machine. And I'm now halfway through. Hooray! Wait, what? Oh, I didn't hit complete. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna call it here. Oh, still just feeling sick. Like I'm having trouble like talking right now so bad because like I'm just all up in my head. So I'm gonna find someone to drop y'all off with. So many amazing people. Oh, Mythic Duo is actually just doing just chatting too. So we're gonna go see them. I haven't seen them. Oh, they're watching cat videos. Oh, that's so fun. Okay. Oh, there's an ad in progress. Of course there's an ad in progress. There's an ad in progress. Well, I guess we'll wait for the ad to be done, and then I'll go ahead and go rate them. Also, yeah, whoever is seeing this, I should be back. I'm gonna try streaming Sunday. Essentially, I'm trying to get I'm gonna try getting my schedule to be Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And then my neighbor has been talking about us carpooling to the gym. And I was talking to her about like maybe Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'm gonna try to start doing swimming like 3 days a week because I love swimming and I need to work out and I need to lose weight. I need to be able to like start actually working on my body and getting fit again, and it's just such a process. But I'm definitely looking forward to getting back into that, into working out, into feeling better and looking better because I have body positivity issues, so it's but I'm trying to get there. I will make it. I know I will. It's just I've got to start getting into that habit. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go raid Mystic Duo. Did they stop streaming? Oh, Mythic Duo. God damn it. I always spell it wrong. Oh, they're gonna laugh at me if they were finding out about that. Okay, so thank you all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I love you all so much. I'm trying to get back into streaming. Work has just been such a pain in the ass. But we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back into it. We're gonna start getting back into the swing of things. It's just every time there's a life change, everything just goes way off the rails. Everything just goes off balance, and it's real hard to track. So, what's going on? So, I'm trying to get back into it. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. I know tonight probably wasn't like super exciting. It was me just doing a bunch of hacking challenges, but for me, relaxing is doing these hacking challenges. It's a lot of fun for me. It's engaging for me, and I try to make it engaging for you as well. I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, hopefully Sunday I'll be streaming again. Until then, again, I love you all so much. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all hopefully Sunday. So until then, have a great weekend.